Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. We seem to have had an update, which is interesting because I'd deliberately put the version I'm playing in another folder to try and prevent that from happening. Oh well. I guess we'll see how it affects the game. Anyway, so yeah, last time we finally started doing a bit of military stuff, tried to hive off enough of the base, enough of the area to start making a perimeter and bring this iron mine into production. So now it's all going to be about following through on what we started. So first things first, I really need to start making some weaponry. Well, this isn't very reassuring. Oh no, we're fine. Okay, so I guess I can probably expect some surprises while I'm trying to explain this. Fabulous. Just what you want. Okay, so I could probably do with a huge number of transport belts. Apparently they've helpfully changed the recipes on me. That's really not on. Okay, it's just this one then. Oh no, sorry, they haven't. No, this is me being paranoid. I'm just not producing enough iron. Apologies, my fault. I'm happily hurling out accusations here. Right. Just trying to think how best to do this. Right, so I want to make armour-piercing rounds. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? There we go. Okay, let's go with that. So, first of all I need power, of course. And then I'm going to need to bring some copper up. Somehow. So there's a question. Can I get a belt under there? I can't. Okay. Fine. thinking of the best way to do this. Trying to... Oh, good grief. Right, that doesn't work either. Okay. Alright, in that case, we're probably going to have to... go back a little, so I can just move this under here. Yeah, it's basically determined to be as unhelpful as possible. So I want to get it to here. Somehow. So I suppose in an ideal world, if I could, I would be skipping under there. Should be able to, I think. But we really need more transport belts, and we're not getting any more transport belts. Why are we not getting any more transport belts? And why do I think it's probably to do with iron? Right, that should up our iron supply a little. Yeah, they are coming, just unbelievably slowly. Right. So what else? We're probably going to need an iron chest for our own ammo. It's worth bearing in mind. Right. It's iron plate, isn't it, that they need? Although you can have some gear wheels as well. I might go pick some up from somewhere. Not entirely sure where just yet. I'm sure there's a chest of gear wheels. Oh, here it is. Cool. Should help a little if I decide to make anything myself. And we can actually make a few more pylons. We do have enough wood. Just very conscious that this armour-piercing ammo is likely to take a long time to make. So I would very much like to get it started. In fact, I'm going to dump all of my ammo in there. Which is a little risky. I should probably have dumped it into a gun turret, really. Never mind. Means I can at least start on armour piercing. Right. Okay, so Actually, I didn't need to worry about another green vial manufactory because looks like we are completely limited by iron. I think this is probably actually fallout from my having dumped a load of iron ore in there. The fact that it looks completely backlogged. So I probably shouldn't bother making another stone furnace. Not down here at least. I can still making some further up. Or maybe not, because I do just want to move operations. So we'll see. We will see. Right, it's got a decent number of grenades now at least. A few electronic circuits saved up, which is always good. Copper's still coming. Possibly do with making more copper actually at this point. Okay, my electric mining drills have vanished. Well, that's going to be a problem. Okay, what insanity is this? Right, I see. So a bunch of the things that we already have, because of the update, I'm being forced to rediscover. Which is... yeah... not really appreciated. Not a big fan of people changing games. You know, I mean, I don't mind updates so much if they're optional, maybe, or if they're an extra, but changing things that people have already bought, I don't think you should do. But there you go. I will not start standing on a soapbox. I will just adjust. The basic game still appears to work as usual. Okay, feel better having at least 2 rounds. Not being held up by this particularly. We've got nowhere near enough transport belts to start opening a connection to the other mine. There's just no way. So what we're lacking here? It is actually copper, isn't it? Right, I really need some way to quit the current research. There we go. Just get the electric mining drills researched. Apparently we're really that low on red vials. I'm surprised. I assumed it was the green vials we were struggling for. Well, to be fair, there's not much in it. I suppose just because the overall issue is with iron. have a bunch of gear wheels. That should help. I'll pick up any spares they happen to have. And right, so where do I go here, given they've massively slowed me down? Right, well I'm going to want to set up another copper mine. It'd be worth having one anyway, just for a bit of redundancy. In case this one dies or something, so we'll be able to keep them going, but we're definitely not producing them fast enough anymore. Which is not really a surprise. Okay, apparently I've researched the steel axe despite not having that in my queue. Which is leaving me seriously wondering what on earth they've done with this update. But fine, fine. Not really complaining about research. So the steel axe, I believe, just makes your mining better. So when you mine things by hand, it should just be a bit faster. It's all it amounts to. I don't know if I need to make it. I don't think I do. I think it's just ready to go from the outset. Okay. So best way of doing this, possibly coming in from the south. There we go. Still got a fair bit of wood, so that'll help. Right, you've stalled. Not that it really matters. But hey. Oh goody, I'm now going to have lots of tutorial pop-ups. Okay, electric mining drill finished. Right. Can you give me repair packs as well now then, please? Because, you know, I might want to remake some. So I'm guessing they've decided that they gave us too many recipes at the start and they've taken some off us. So we now have to research them. Which, you know, is fine. It shouldn't be a major difference. Right, cool. So that will hopefully give us more copper, speed things up a little bit overall. See, my gun turrets aren't going to do me much good if I don't have ammo to put in them. For which we need copper. No, that's fine. It's the copper that's holding us up, isn't it? So, no problem. I'll keep that going. Principally, I mean, we've theoretically doubled the amount of copper we're making, so we'll see how that goes. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, why don't I just load a load of copper into all the things that need it while we catch up? Like especially you. You've got plenty anyway. Yeah, okay. Guess it was mostly just those two that needed it. Not too bad. So yeah, it's just transport belts. is going to be a big problem, because basically I want to connect the iron mine way all the way over there, all the way down to here. And that's quite a long way. I suppose the other thing we could look at is setting up to make walls. You know, while we're waiting for transport belts to get built. It's going to be the first time we really need to use the stone quarry. Okay, so assuming we still have walls, we just need stone bricks, which is fine. So I believe that's just a stone furnace and stone. So of course it's going to need a splitter. But I'll make stone bricks, and presumably we need an assembling machine to make the actual wall. Yeah, so it's literally just stone bricks into walls. Fair enough. Right, well I don't need radar right now, so can we get back to the electric energy distribution? Why is it saying queued? There's nothing else being researched. Yeah, it's up there. Cool. Unfortunately, we're again going to need transport belts. So... kind of starting to feel like maybe we need another transport belt production thing. I could cheat and take all these. And then just remake the transport thingy. Alright. If nothing else, I suppose we can have the walls being made. It's a bit like the ammunition. Something that'll take a while, and we can have it going while we deal with everything else. So mostly at the moment I want walls for our own use. There you go, can make repair packs again. Thank you very much. So collecting more than an iron chest for now should do fine. Right, I'm just going to stick you there, and of course we need power. Need an underground transport thingy. And a splitter. And hopefully I can just dump this coal, which I don't really want. That will mean that we will start making stone walls. So again, I think they take quite a bit of making. Five stone bricks per wall. So yeah. And if we're going to build an enormous perimeter, we're going to need an awful lot of those, so not a bad thing if we get them going. Right, let's stick some iron in for you, some copper in for you. There's not much point in my carrying all this copper after all. I might as well just carry a little bit. Ditto for the stone, actually. Have some stone. I don't mind having one inventory slot full of stuff, but I'd rather not have two. Okay, so the copper's backing up, so that's insufficient ones of these, which we can help with. At least in theory. Obviously we need more transport belts. So I think I get those transport belts in, it can at least start making it, because it should store a certain amount even when this is full, I think. And then hopefully we'll get the other one or two. Okay, maybe not. Ideally, you wouldn't be manually putting things into assembly machines. You would fix the root of the problem. The problem is, most of the fixes involves transport belts. So in this case, it just speed things up rather if I just give the transport belt assembly thing what it needs. Okay, right, we're out of coal. I'd forgotten we haven't actually done coal over there either, have we? Which again we could do with transport belts. But seeing as they're in short supply, I am going to just manually grab some coal. And dump a load of steel in here. Probably going to need multiple piercing round assemblers at some point. But as it currently stands, that's not too bad. Has that run out? No. That's fine. Mercifully, we haven't had any attacks while I've been messing with all of this. Because, yeah, originally I was going to be working on the perimeter. But I've had so many issues with not being able to get this iron mine properly set up. So the other big problem we're going to have is with power, which is kind of why I wanted the electrical energy distribution sorting out. Still kind of inclined that way, honestly. Let's stick another gun turret down. I usually do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I usually leave enough space for 3 in between. Yeah. So that one should be very well equipped now, at least. So anything coming down there should have a pretty bad time. Does mean I'm desperately short of ammo myself. Still. At least gives us a little more defense. The walls I am definitely going to want to shortcut, I think. Okay, I appear to have no... I'm sure I saw something in the notes about... Oh right, I see the fast inserters can now filter. So there's no such thing as a filter inserter anymore. Right, that's fine. I was worried we'd lost our filter inserters and I was just getting by with the old behaviour, but no, you'll still be able to make these fine, which is good. It's alright, we're completely out of green vials. No, that's fine, they are still making them. Right. Fine. Probably shouldn't do this, given that we're trying to make transport belts. Aha! That's not going to help. Seriously wondering if we could do the 4th one now. Definitely thinking we could. Generally I'm sort of holding on because I don't want to use all of this iron up. But I think I'm being a little overcautious really. Won't be long before we're switching to the other one in any case. Okay, right, well. That was not the most fascinating episode ever. So you know how dramatic the last one was, but I think I might stop there just because there's not a lot happening. And yeah, seems a good time to finish and start because there's just a lull going on. So hopefully next time we'll actually be able to connect to the other iron mine up. Make this a bit longer so we can start building the perimeter. In fact, I think I was going to move that through there because I basically want to start moving the ammo up to the top left corner of the base. And finish researching electric energy distribution. So the reason I'm so keen on this is that I think it will allow us to make pylons which, as well as being better, don't require wood. So because bizarrely wood is a relatively scarce resource in this game, especially if you're trying not to cut down all the forests, the more things we can make without it, the better. We'll probably get to the point where we're not using wood at all, honestly. But that research is the essential aspect of it. So if we changed our power graphs? No, they haven't. However, we've got another disturbing thing. It looks like we're not actually producing enough power, so that's probably slowing us down. So, yeah. Well, maybe that should be the first thing for next episode. So yeah, so the other thing that happens is that if you get low on power, everything starts moving slower. You can notice it physically with the inserters, but it's possible the assembly machines are going slower and the miners as well, so we should probably fix this. So we're going to want to make another steam engine. So that's good, at least there's a possible fix for how slowly everything's going. And you can sort of see it on these as well, actually. The flashing lights aren't flashing as fast as they might. So yeah, that'll be a problem to sort next time, and hopefully we can get things moving a bit faster across the board with a bit more power. But I will leave it there for now. Sorry it's been pretty uneventful, but thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.